Why does Twitch give me a notification that my average bitrate is too high? Like, my fault that I'm the best to ever do it and care only about, you know, the best quality of all time. Sorry you have to hear me too well. Like, my fault that I'm being perceived. I'll make sure it never happens again. First, oh shit, you could see notification. Dude, I was lurking your stream all day today. Granted, for half of it, I was outside, you know, like getting food and stuff. But I still came back and then saw you were playing Cult of the Lamb. And I was like, all right, you still get the lurk. However, I can't see this. I can't see it because then I will be spoiled. And I want to play it for myself. And I know nothing about Cult of the Lamb at all. So if I see any knowledge, then it's cheating. That counts as cheating at that point. But dude, you're doing insane today. Oh, wait, I'm also able to do shout outs. Wait, this goes both ways. Granted, I don't have as many people in my... Don't worry about all that. Don't worry. Derp the Froggy, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I had to try and type it out. Let's hope I did that. Did it work? Oh, it did it. Click the button or you're a nerd. High bitrate sends mortals to the shadow realm. Don't hurt them with 1080p. That's true. If you heard me in my natural habitat, you wouldn't be able to last, all right? You wouldn't last in the asylum where they raised me. Also look at this. I've got little animations now. Watch. Did you see that? Did you see that? That's my little thing. And then watch this. I emerge. Hello. It took me all of 2 minutes to set up, and now I look like a professional and real streamer. It's kind of insane how that works out. Putting on my lip balm for a second. Why is that? Well, because chat, you're looking so cute and I want to be prepared. No. I woke up with a really dry mouth. I have for the past couple days. I think it's because I sleep directly underneath the air conditioner and do absolutely nothing within my power to stop it from blowing on my lips all night, thus causing me to wake up with the most chapped lips the world has ever seen. I'm still gonna, you know, I'm not gonna change anything about that. Then I'd be slightly more uncomfortable every night because I wouldn't get my cool thing. The racks have unlocked teleportation technology. We're doomed. Check this shit out. Hold on. Not only can I teleport in, I can... Whoop. Shit's so fun. It took me... It's so easy. I didn't even know OBS had transition settings. It's crazy. I was right-clicking in there trying to set up TikTok streaming. And then I noticed that there was a display or hide transition you could do. Took me 3 seconds and now I look official. It's crazy how easy it was. And also crazy how I will, you know, probably never do anything of that caliber ever again. It's just a bit too much for me. Now, who are we playing today? Multi, we already have all the unlocks for. NG, we already have all the unlocks for. Well, technically you're missing this one. Well, I don't even have pre, dude. I can't even use my Preon accumulator. You know what? Let's do something first. Let's do a drizzle run, where all we do is run through and unlock Rex and also unlock the Preon accumulator. We'll do both of them at once. Let's just play Bandit for it. Why Bandit? You know, there's certainly other... We're playing on Drizzle just to get an unlock here, okay? So there's a couple of reasons I choose Bandit. For one, Bandit's able to pick this up immediately. Is able to pick it up in general. If you play multi, it's nice because, yeah, you can't die to it, but it's actually not that nice because of the fact... Well, fuck you guys for not getting one shot. I was having such a cool combo there. I felt so cool. I was gunslinging, about to, you know, drop the iconic line of "I'm your Huckleberry." Now, was it because my parents made me watch that movie last night? Yeah, probably. It probably was because of that. Did I enjoy it? Unfortunately, more than I thought. Look, I think that I'm just so easy to be influenced by anything I see. You know how little kids will watch any movie and then instantly it's their favorite movie of all time? I'm like that with every media to this very day. I'll play something for 3 seconds and say, yep, this is it. The best that anything has ever been. And you can't change my mind on it. And then I'll play anything else and go, yep, this is it. The best game ever made. I have perhaps the worst hyperfixations of all time. Like, dude, there were times where you couldn't even drag me away from playing Destiny 2. Now ask when the last time I even launched the game was. Now, is that because Bungie said, hey, by the way, guys, just so you know, we're pretty much done updating the game. Get fucked, idiots who bought this DLC. Haha, losers. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a big part of it. That one hurt the old ego a little bit, bruised it a smidge, if I may be so bold as to claim. But, like, even, damn, fuckers. But even still, well, we don't really need items. So I don't know why I'm even wasting my time here. Obviously, items help you get stronger. Yeah, but, like, we're not trying to be strong. We're trying to be a little bit fast, which is also why I picked Bandit. So let's just hit this twice, get our free item from the chance shop, get our free item from the good thing that I could waste my money. Call it a donation. It's a write-off. I wouldn't expect you to understand. When you do taxes such as I do, cool, we're chilling. All right, that's all we're looking for here. I forgot that it was Drizzle and it's not actually a real run. I just like Bandit, okay? He feels fun to play because you get a combo stuff, but realistically, I'm just trying to get Rex here. If we get through stage 4 and it's not the right one, are we gonna loop to get Rex? No, what are you, fucking crazy? I'll just restart the run. It's Drizzle, man. It's not exactly the hardest thing of all time to do. All right, reset this. And then get yet another one. Oh, fuck you. We might die here on Drizzle, I won't lie. No, we're chilling. It was very risky because the big ass hands blocked my attack, blocked that one on somebody, and that was kind of our whole game plan, was resetting off this to keep picking up more free kills. Oh, well, that's easy. I actually didn't think they'd die that easily. That's kind of sick for us. Yeah, no, I mean, Bandit's just so easy to play. No thoughts required whatsoever. You love that a character like this, so rare to come by. I don't have to think at all. And that's where I shine. Dude, I need to get rid of this thing. I tried adding it because I thought it would be a good idea to be able to monitor it. It's forbidden knowledge. I am currently Adam and or Eve with the apple dangling ever so gently in front of my face, inviting me to take a crisp bite out of it. What did I add? There's this widget you can add to your Twitch overlay thing, or sorry, to your OBS, which will show you information and statistics pertaining to your currently live stream. Now, I thought to myself, yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea to know what's going on, but it has poisoned my brain in the worst way possible because it also has a number, which is the view count. I need that gone. It's the most cursed knowledge in the world to flaunt in front of somebody. It'd be like saying, hey, if you click this, you can know when you die. Now, I still wanted it because it should give me a realistic idea of if my, you know, bit rate's dropping and stuff like that. But I need to remember to actively hide my viewer number because if I don't, it's too cursed to know. I should not have that kind of knowledge. Nobody should. No one man should have all that power, especially not me. What we got over there, there is a ball sprinter of some kind. Is that Shatter Spleen? Why do I say Shatter Spleen? I just want it to be. Okay, it's defense ridiculous. That doesn't really matter. Legend's fine. It's the alpha turret spawning. It's really whatever. There might be some rain. Rumor says that there's rain. I don't know if I'd necessarily believe it. You know, do your own research. I wouldn't be a sheep if I were you, but I mean, to each their own. All right. He doesn't even know. This fucking dumbass. He had no clue. Wow, he died way quicker than I thought he would. That's awesome. Yeah, so also, after watching Derp play some, though, and seeing the viewer integration firsthand, I'm going to be picking up Cult of the Lamb, and we are going to be doing Cult of the Lamb streams. So you guys can, now, I don't know if there's YouTube integration at all, or if it's only Twitch integration. If it's only Twitch integration, sorry to YouTube watchers. I'm still going to set up the plugin and make it all work and make sure it does have the integration. But if you'd want to be part of it, you'd have to hop over to Twitch for half a second. I know, a fate worse than death. I'm sorry, okay? Luckily, mine doesn't have ads. I understand everybody else has 30,000 ads before you get anything else going on. Should we? I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter, right? I was gonna say, should we hit this first? We shouldn't, because it's just making it more likely that we get blown up. What we really need is just to go invisible here. Hit all that, then move away. Whew. Why? Because, all right, hold on. Because the fire damage does hurt really bad. And if we let that stack up on us, we just instantly get blown up. I hope you two had a great spa day. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty sick, I would say. We ended up not going out at all. I'll hop on Twitch, just don't murder me with bitrate. It's not, I promise you, my bitrate is not as high as Twitch wants it, or wants to make it seem, okay? I understand they're probably like, you're hogging too much bitrate because people can't even sub to you. Look, I get where they're coming from, all right? It is September, which Twitch, I really think, I get what they're doing. It's a nice idea for the content creators. It will turn the site into an absolute cesspool, and already has. So if you're unaware, for September, which is a Twitch thing, if you're a YouTube viewer, allow me to elaborate Twitch culture for half a second. On Twitch, people pay to watch you. No, but on Twitch, there is subscription, right? It's normally, well, it was $5 per month. I think they've upped it to $6 in most places, and then depending on your currency exchange, it can be like way too much of your local currency, because I don't think Twitch changes it that much. Anyways, so people like to pay to sub to support. That's kind of the culture on Twitch. It doesn't exist on YouTube like that. YouTube tried to do the membership system. It just kind of falls through though, because there's not the same idea to it. Anyways, so Twitch's genius idea for September this year, which is, you know, pay more to your streamers essentially the month. They made it so they're matching gift subs people give out. So if you, or they can up to match. So if somebody gifts 5 subs, Twitch will match 3 or 4 of them, sometimes 1 or 2. This has led to perhaps the most subathons of all time I've seen going on. And like, I understand, right? Get that bag and all. Every time I go on the site, I see 17 people who are like, subathon day 2. And I'm like, all right, man, I get it. You just want a lot of money while Twitch is giving it out. Let's say what it is. No shot all of you independently decided, man, wouldn't it be so fun right now to do a subathon? That sure sounds like a lot of fun. Like, it's very obvious that it's because of the monetary gain involved with it, which I think will cause a lot of people to burn themselves out on streaming and make November one of the least streamed months afterwards. Sorry, October comes after September. Let's keep ourselves in mind. I didn't even count October because I'm going to be out for most of October. Well, for most of the end of October. Because that's when I'm going to be in Japan. Thing Japan, guys. I'll post on Twitter 2 pictures, probably. Maybe 2. If you're lucky, you'll get 2. Most likely, you're going to get 1 image. What's it going to be of? Probably me trying one of, like, the street ice creams that you see all over on TikTok. Gonna take 1 picture to prove that I'm really there. That's going to be all you get. Realistically, if it were up to me, I don't know if this is the male experience or not. Or if I'm trying to extrapolate here to make it sound as though it is a common thing that people do. Whenever I go on trips, I never take pictures. People will ask like, oh, do you have a picture from this? Because like I said, I've gone cross country with some of my friends. Completely, we went cross country together in my one friend's Jeep. It was just the 3 of us going across everywhere, right? For all of the US, minus Alaska and Hawaii, because it was a little bit harder to drive to those 2, so that one didn't really happen. I mean, Alaska is technically drivable by 1 road. However, let's be completely honest with ourselves here. You're not driving it because then you need your passport ready. You need to go into Canada. If you're going into Canada, there's no shot you're going in thinking to yourself, oh, I can't wait to make it to Alaska. Hopefully my car breaks down on the ice. Yes, finally, nothing. With that said, I think Alaska looks really pretty. I just don't know if it would be worth the drive through Canada just for that if you're not doing anything else in Canada while you're there. I mean, we can just hit this one. Because the thing is, it's a drizzle run, man. Like, it doesn't matter. Nothing here matters, okay? Check this shit out. Behind you, dumbass. All right, sorry, my fault. We might get killed here. Okay. Very lucky. Insanely so. Shit. We need to do this so that we can instantly go invisible. Okay. If we were to eat some shots there, very risky, I would say. Good shit. All right. So now we get this one. We got mired urn. Is it going to be that useful? Not really. But yeah, so from going across, we'll say 48 states. I'm sure there's a couple we didn't even touch. Well, we might have drove through them for half a second. Either way. From going across the entire United States, I've probably got like 6, maybe 7 pictures, but I've got the memories. I saw something you can buy in the Nintendo Museum, which you will have to buy. Go on. No, go on. I will be spending money, so you're most likely correct. What else am I supposed to do? They say when in Rome. They didn't say when in Japan in the Nintendo Museum where you had to reserve online 3 months ahead of time. But I think that should probably be it. I sent it in the Discord. If there's gonna be a dick picture, I'm gonna be slightly upset and followed by amazed. Followed by, holy shit, where'd you find one of these? Whoa. By the way, if we don't get Rex here, whatever, we will, oh, I should have hit for a blue portal. Then we could have paid to go to the right area. Then I wouldn't have had to worry about the what ifs of getting Rex or not. Either way, if this isn't the right level for Rex, which it never is, you have to get so lucky. Yeah, we quit the menu. Fucking bullshit ass character. God, do I hate unlocking Rex. Worst character unlock in the entire fucking game. Oh, you're just a little bit upset because of the fact that you didn't get him there. Yes, obviously. Of course I am. What else would it be? I also need your opinion on it, Derp. Okay, well now I'll check it out then. Fine, fine. Twist my leg, why don't you? However, don't message me while I have this open because I never did, because I do it through my desk or browser, and then that's how I set everything up there. And so then when I go through my browser, oh my god, I've missed a message from Nickens. Wait, I'm the worst person ever. Let me see what it is. Wait, what am I? Oh, it's a giant Wiimote pillow. Oh, damn. Dude, me draping my waifu over the Wiimote? Holy shit, just so I can press your buttons? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I was not a horrible person. Yes, 1,000,000%. Yes, I want to spoon with the Wiimote. Me too. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to up, down, down, left, right, BA, start all over my baby. You know what I mean? If you don't, good. That's probably for the better. Now, who do we actually want to play today? We've already done Chef and, not Chef, sorry. We've done Seeker and False Sunwind. We have never won with Chef on stream, which is fucked up because I say Chef's my boy. We can play Chef. I think Chef's actually really bad. Like, unironically, I don't think I can keep pretending. He sucks ass, but man, do I love him because look at the man. Fine, we'll do a Chef run. We'll do a Chef run while knock his skin. What do I think we can beat with Chef? If we're lucky, the allegations. But aside from that, I don't think we're beating anything. I can look for our... We are back on Monsoon. Good, I wanted to make sure. Drizzle difficulty Chef. He probably goes crazy. That's probably where the devs tested him most of the time anyways. If you're wondering, quick Chef guide. Never just like do this unless you have your shift up. Why did I do it there? I have to, you know, teach the people. It just does no damage. I wish that it did. I mean, honestly, they just gotta buff him. Once you get enough ignition tanks, it's not the worst to just do that, but even still, your shift damage is gonna be the hard carry. You're just able to act like you're doing anything with the other part of it. So, you know, awesome. Really happy that I just used my glaze on the other one. We do have to move out of the way. We're not on Eclipse difficulty, which does make it more promising, because there's no way in hell we'd be able to beat this on Eclipse. There's no way in hell I'd be able to beat it in general. I just don't have instructions. I tried to look it up before, and all I heard was it's a sin. I would go to Japan just for the Wii plush. Well, I've got good news for you. You can. All you need is infinite money, and you can go anywhere in the world at any point in time. Now, War Banner, not the best. Actually, I'm sugarcoating it too nicely. It sucks. It's really bad. Sorry, I was being positive for no reason. How are we gonna fit the Wiimote into luggage? Easy, we just tell them it's a bomb. What are you talking about? That's all you gotta do. Once we're getting to the airport, we go, oh, and I've just got this one large bomb that I picked up. This thing, the explosive device, you mean the bomb that I would like to take on the plane with me? Yes, no, that would be a bomb. Thank you very much, TSA. I'm happy you did notice it. Yeah, no, you can't take it. That's my bomb. And then they'll handle it very carefully. Maybe they'll cut it open, but they'll still handle it very carefully for us from there. So then we don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, we should be able to make it over here. I'm going to cry. All right, it happened. I'm crying. I don't understand how I missed that. Do we need a second jump to make it? Is that a warped echo printer? I would sooner eat glass, I think. That's really not great for us. Hopefully we can make it up there though. I just gotta get a little bit better one. Just vocate a baby and put it into that seat, simple. Yeah, I mean, that would probably be the easiest way. Cause like, what are they doing anyway? Dude, I saw a TikTok where it was about like kids getting their first Pokemon cards, right? Somebody was giving, you might have seen him. His name, I think, is Coop's Collection. I think, all I know is he's Coop, right? Because every time he introduces himself, he says, hey, cool, nice to meet you, I'm Coop. So I remember that part. That part's firmly lodged in the prefrontal now. Probably gonna remember him till the day I die because of that. Every time I see a video of him giving a kid a card and they're like, wow, thanks, and they've got these bright, starry eyes, I'm like, wow, humanity's beautiful. Children truly are a gift. And then one of them cries on a plane I'm on, and I'm like, all right, it's time that we execute all of them. I'm sorry. I'm going with Anakin on this one. He really had the right idea with with what we had to do about the younglings. It's crazy how easy it is. One child can set back my entire emotions about 7 years of development. All right, cool. This one's easy. Check this shit. See, when you're able to do this early game, he almost looks decent. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say he looks good, but he does almost look decent when you're able to do that. That's, again, that's only if there's only grounded enemies, and even still, it's not that strong. Now, Chrono Bubble's very good on him. Because it slows enemies on hit, it makes it insanely consistent for you to get Death Mark up, which is great, because Death Mark is the only way you're consistently dealing damage anyways. If we get Visions of Heresy, will I take it? Probably not, because, like I said, Death Mark. And then we'd lose our Cleaver debuff, which, I mean, I know we don't have Death Mark right now, but what are the odds I don't get it? I'm a gambling man. I said I'll get it, therefore I will. We're throwing our cleavers really bad, by the way. We've got some Stevie Wonder cleavers right now, which are not going great. Granted, I never met Stevie Wonder. I feel like he probably could see a little. Like, don't get me wrong. I totally think he was legally blind. I think that probably, though, half an inch in front of his eyes, he could see something. Well, I guess that would still probably count as blind, but I still think, like, there's probably a little something coming through. He's just had too many times where he's looked over towards the right thing when he was performing. He had to be able to at least see a little bit, at the very least, amorphous blobs in front of him. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm 100% sure the glasses, if they could create glasses to try and fix whatever was wrong with his eyesight overall, I think that they would be thicker than, I don't know, pick whatever celebrity people are gooning over right now, or whatever anime character you goon over, and then say thicker than them, and then we can have a whole, you know, joke there. But realistically, I think that, yeah, they probably would have been a half a foot of glass in front of him, but I think that he could probably see a little bit. It just wasn't that good. By the way, Mocha and Topaz Brooch great. Mocha completely acceptable all around. Yeah, overall they're pretty good stage 1 aside from Knockback Fin and War Banner, but it's not worth going for 2 crowbars over them because we don't have a scrapper anyways. We're just hoping for a good scrap opportunity on our next one. We're not even going to get a free item from the green place so that we can just try to get in there. It will be on medium difficulty, so maybe I should arguably run over there and get it in time, but it's just, we've got such little time on this earth. Do you want me to waste it running back just so I can get 1 white item? Just so I can say finally we have a second armor piercing rounds? I've got better things to do, like talk about how Stevie Wonder could probably see. Apparently it's very important to me. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to remove that one thing that I was talking about. The one where I said it's showing me information that's cursed. Yeah, I've gotten rid of it. You have just closed the dockable. Don't worry, that was my Windows notification sound. I can swap over to using Linux if it would be less confusing for people. First person to ever successfully swap to Linux. No, obviously there's a lot of, look, if you use Linux, obviously you code, okay? Nobody's using Linux on the regular unless they're coding all the time. Hooks of Heresy, no, the funny numbers, they scare me, and honestly, I have to get rid of them. They poison your brain. It's like right after I post a YouTube short or a TikTok and I check 30,000 times to see how it's doing. It's not good. It's mentally poisoning. I don't think that I'm helping myself at all. I think that it's doing exactly the opposite if I had to guess. It's causing me to be a more poisoned and damaged individual, which is overall in the long term going to be the reason I go to therapy. And then they'll say, well, why'd you post them in the first place? And I'll go, well, positive perception. You jinx it if you look at it. You jinx anything if you look at it. That's why I live my whole life with my eyes closed, especially when I'm driving. It's just easier that way. Got Roll of Pennies printer right next to us. Not the most tempting of all time. Starting with Beetle Guard. Okay, is that Hunter's Harpoon? That is a Hopo Feather. Hopo Feather, pretty good. Not worth dropping our only Chrono Bauble over, but we're probably going to get some pretty ass green items here. What gives you that idea, Salted Slices? The fact that I think half of the green items in this game at this point have just become pure detritus, especially like what am I supposed to do with Noxious Thorn, dude? Last 2 TikToks did go well. Yeah, I mean TikTok, so here's what's been helping me a lot with TikTok, and I gave Derp this advice as well. post TikToks from your phone, not from your desktop, the algorithm favors you uploading from your phone compared to uploading from your desktop. Now, cannot confirm nor deny if that's the case for YouTube as well, because I'm too lazy to upload it from my phone, because I can schedule it when I post the YouTube short otherwise. I don't think I can schedule it the other way. But you know, they have been going kind of crazy, but it's because I haven't been checking them. I've posted them and then close my eyes and go la 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 la, I can't hear you, so that way I can't poison it. Here we probably get soldier syringe. Some people will tell you insane things such as soldier syringe does nothing. If you are a chef, I'm here to tell you it actually does do something, just very minuscule. So hey, how did your mother enjoy the wedding? I'm insane that you would ask. I was actually over at her place last night, and we were talking about the wedding. Yeah, it pretty much went exactly as I had imagined, which is to say nobody there really had a great time, and my one uncle tried to hit on a 14-year-old while drunk. So it's pretty much exactly as expected for the wedding. You might say, wow, that's a little bit of an overshare. I'd say he shouldn't have been doing that shit, so I'm gonna overshare. But like, what am I supposed, because technically no crime happened, so it's not like I can report it or anything. But you know how it is. And then also he passed out drunk in the car after that. So then people were like, you know him, and I'm like, no, I wish I didn't. So yeah, I really didn't miss out on too much there. It was kind of a great time. So your best pal is now a married man? Well, like, look, the man who got married there, I don't think anybody in my, if anybody cares for the family drama as though it's a soap opera for you to just enjoy your Love is Blind style. I actually don't, well, Love is Blind is more of a dating show, but you understand, a Real Housewives style. The other reason why I didn't go, not only was it a 6+ hour drive that I'd have to go there and back and give up my entire weekend for, dude, the one guy in the relationship, they're getting married after he was cheating on his wife with my cousin, and like, I just don't, I'm not into that enough to go and be like, hey, I'm here to support the wedding. If anything, I was more content just chilling at home. So there's the full drama out. And look, I wish them both the best, because they both cheated on their partners to then get together. So I mean, both of them kind of, it is a match made in heaven. You could say there's issues with, oh, how are they supposed to trust each other? Well, that's the great part. If neither of them have to trust each other, that's their ideal relationship, probably. I mean, I can't 100% tell. So there's the full, you know, yeah, the full tea, the full dirty laundry. It's all out there now. Of course, all without names, because now it can stay anonymous, and now I can still act as though I'm above it and be like, I don't know who would say stuff like that, who would start spreading those kinds of disgusting rumors. Truly tragic that we can't just, you know, live in a society where we cheat on each other. Dang, man, single gang for life. But okay, I don't think that's the takeaway you should have from that. I think there's another lesson we can learn. Probably one of, like, you know, being true to your partner, or like having some form of care towards them that is unending, and for sickness and in health. I actually don't know the full vows because I plan on cheating on those. I'll just copy off whatever somebody else next to me says. We do have another one of these, by the way. Second soldier syringe, very good. Don't see where it is, but I'm imagining over here. My imagination is never wrong. Alright, we do have a bustling fungus, which is really nice, because then we can stay here and regen a little bit of HP. Antler shield gives us a chance to reflect incoming damage. That might as well just be a lie. It's really bad. Them getting focus crystals, speaking of really bad, that's arguably worse. Because now, these guys are gonna hurt really bad, like insanely bad. 5 crystals gives them a lot of extra damage up close, and half of them are designed to suicide themselves and deal high damage, which isn't good for me at all. I won't be able to survive a kamikaze that close. There's no shot. Also, knockback been actually proc there. Being aromantic is boring. I get no relationship drama. Start beef with yourself. Stare in the mirror and start screaming. Only you have the ability to start beef with your own self, okay? That's a dangerous power, but it's one that you wield all the same. At any moment, you never have to be bored, because you can just come up with any reason to be upset with yourself. It's crazy. And then, you know, from there, you can also reconcile with yourself pretty easily. In fact, making up might even be easier. True, now that's advice. What can I say? I'm really here to help. Hope this... Oh, we will take that. Now we got to get all the way over there. Wish our healing was a little bit better than 1 bungus, but having 1 bungus is worth more than having 0. Now, that is a mocha printer, if I was seeing that correct. It is a mocha printer. Without a scrapper, it's not that great because we have pretty decent whites. But if we can find a scrapper, then we go crazy. There's a mocha there, a delicate watch also. Delicate watch, I think you're a braver man than me if you take it on chef. But that doesn't necessarily mean a smarter man. It just means you're more daring. For example, I would say somebody who hops into shark-infested waters naked is a daring person. I would not say they're more intelligent than me. The reason I say that is because you have to get so close for a lot of what you do with chef. It's very likely that you go down to like 2 HP in half a second, and then your watches break. Then you've got a completely useless item, and everybody just goes, way to go, Squidward, you ruined his favorite fucking holiday. That does not count as hitting with 2 abilities. I guess a cleaver and a shift are not 2 separate abilities according to the game. That's fine. Who could have thought Gearbox might not have coded something proper? Not me. So also, by the way, stream announcement related stuff. Cult of the Lamb will probably be our next long form played game that I'll start playing on like Saturdays for 3-4 hours plus. Then what are we gonna do about the Persona DLC? We're gonna get to the Persona DLC. I'm imagining after I come back, that will be what we do before we do Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring, I'm very excited to do. I still have no clue what's in the DLC whatsoever. I'm one of the few people who will be able to still play a blind after this long. So that will be after we come back and do the other one. Leeching Seed seems tempting, but you have to go Sale Star if you see it. It's not even an option. It's free items for the rest of the game. It's crazy value. It's like walking into a Walmart and not buying every trading card you see right next to checkout. They're the only people who still have it at MSRP. What are you gonna buy it off the TikTok shop? Yeah, man, best of luck with that. They weighed all the packs already. Or they do that one thing that I've been seeing a lot of the live pullers doing. Shit drives me crazy. And it's probably illegal, but who's gonna pursue them over it? Which is if you buy a pack, there's a good chance they open it, notice that there's a very good high value chase card in the back of the pack, then they just put it off camera for half a second, have their friend exchange the chase card for a normal holo that would also go into that slot that's worth like 10 cents, then say, oh man, unlucky, this is what you got instead. Boy, imagine if you got the chase card. And everybody in the chat is like, we just saw the chase card. And they're like, no, this pack didn't have it. What are you supposed to do? Because it's probably a $20 chase card compared to the 3 cents they got. And no one's taking you to court over the fact that you were shorted $19 from a TikTok live stream, you know? It's fucked up. I've been seeing it a lot. The TikTok scalpers go crazy. Card game scalpers on TikTok are making a killing. It's not just that too. They also just buy up everything. We'll buy a second Sale Star. 1 is good, more is better. But they buy up everything up to Dragon Shield sleeves also, then just resell all of it in bulk and go like, it's just a grind, you gotta respect it. No, I don't. I hope you trip over something and get mildly hurt. And then also, you know, a Ghost of Christmas Past style, you get a Christmas story or a Christmas carol where you reflect upon your past. You're forced to see the Ghost of Christmas Past, and when you see it, I don't think you're gonna be liking what's looking back at you, buddy. In terms of this run, by the way, we've got the foundations of being very strong later. Like, we look like we're gonna have a really good glow up in middle school, but I'm worried we won't be making it there. And I don't know what we do to get past that. Also, I'm working on a video. I'm scripting it ever so slowly. It is going to be almost a video documentary style one. Wow, good, exactly what everybody needed, a new video documentary to watch on YouTube. Okay, fuck you. It's not gonna be that long because it's only gonna be like a 10-minute one, but it is gonna be well edited and actually scripted. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't say well edited. It's gonna be edited by me and scripted. which could mean good or bad. I don't mind sharing the topic right now and my general thoughts in an outline right now, because I think the actual video is going to be entertaining regardless of that. The whole point of it is going to be about a game that I've been playing a lot off stream and I really enjoy, which is, look, I'm not above saying I enjoy gacha games. All right, I'll die on the hill that I think gacha games are fun. So it is Zenless Zone Zero, Hoyo's newest gacha game. Yes, that's what the video is going to be about. It's going to be specifically about a certain feeling I have when playing the game. It's not horniness. Let me really, I understand when you look up stuff about the game, there's a lot of horniness. That's not the feeling that I'm talking about. You simply must believe me on that one. But I'm very much looking forward to actually doing it, because I don't know, it's going to be a new kind of challenge for something I've never really done before. I've never really done scripted content much at all, aside from maybe scripting an intro to a video that's 10 seconds. So I'm interested to see if I can write well. And the nice thing is, if I can't write well, I can say, ChatGPT, generate me a 10-minute script filled with witty one-liners and banter. And then everyone will say, wow, that was such witty one-liners and banter you did in there. Loved the video. Hoping to see more of this quality in the future. Smiley face. And then everybody else comments, wow, dead internet theory. And then I have to wonder, at this point, are bots commenting dead internet theory? Because if so, it's a little bit dystopian, but also like a little bit funny. Because I see so many comments that say dead internet theory now that I'm starting to think the AI bots they use to comment have just picked up the dead internet theory exists and then goes, yeah, we can use this. Yeah, shit, that's easy. Also, we've not seen a single large chest yet. So chat, tell your mom to come over. I want to high five myself right now, but I'm also in the depth of death. A miasma slowly closes in upon me. All right, wait here, get this charged up. This will be our last add-in, I believe. At Cold Stone Creamery after asking for the jelly. What are they called? Not jelly bears. Gummy bears. Holy shit. Gummy bears, Oreos, and nerds. There's one last add-in. So they deal double crit damage, but most likely they don't even crit. That's fine, but it's not 100% safe. And you might say, foolishly, what would make this any more unsafe? It's not that it's any more unsafe. It's just more that up until now, I haven't been hit too much. So dumb plays that lead to me getting hit could still get us killed. Very simply, because that one would hurt really bad. Luckily, I'm nimble, agile, lithe even. I think that lithe, a rap video is a rare occurrence. It is a rare occurrence, but even more so is a scripted one that's gonna actually have editing and substance to it. And I think that a lot of people are gonna agree with my points on it, hopefully. It's not gonna be like, Hoyoverse, give us every character for free, it's only fair. Come on, guys. Or it's not gonna be like the other side of things where people go, stop sexualizing the characters in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, you're upset that a gacha game is sexualizing their characters. What's next? You're gonna be upset that you found, you know, you went into your kitchen and found a fork within your drawers. It's not exactly newsworthy, okay? Gacha games have done it all the time. Now, both of these seem okay. We'll go hard light, but neither inspired winning run ideals. However, this one does let us use our shift more, which should be pretty consistent. No large chests, huh? I know there's still a couple small chests around, littered the place. I would like to open up a meaningful chest. One that I can have a connection with. The kind of chest that, I don't know, speaks to you. Like a cool breeze on a warm summer day. Do I know what I'm saying? No, I'm trying to make it sound like an indie film. Where the main characters talk like they are writing slam poetry 24/7. It's pretty sick. If you haven't seen it, you haven't gone to enough film festivals. How many have you gone to? Like in person, not many, probably one. But like online, I've seen a few. Granted, a lot of the times it's because, you know, I work in web development, and so because of that, I've ended up working on film festival sites because they don't have that high of a budget. So then they get a cheap one-page site created, which then leads to me having all of the assets for the film festival. But that still counts as being there, probably. I gotta see all of the movies, so that's something. I mean, I gotta see them if I wanted to. I don't think my boss would be too happy walking in and being like, what the fuck are you watching here, man? I bet you finished the site. No, you have to understand. If I don't know what's going on in the videos, how am I supposed to understand how I can finish the site? Cool, so we did get Tri-Tip Dagger. If you guys will allow me to be a little bit of a virgin for a second, I can say why Tri-Tip Dagger upsets me on this character. So, in this game, there's something called a proc coefficient. Now, what is a proc coefficient? Happy you asked. A proc coefficient is the odds at which, when something gets hit, one of your effects procs. For example, we have a 10% chance right now to inflict bleed. Okay, so does that mean 1 out of every 10 cleaver hits will inflict bleed? That's what it would mean if we had a 1.0 proc coefficient. Now, if I'm not wrong, I believe the cleaver is a 0.5 proc coefficient. You could say that makes sense because of the fact that it double hits when you throw it out. I would argue the exact opposite, that it makes no fucking sense whatsoever because of the fact that we don't get to just go pow, 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 pow. You know what I mean? It takes time for the cleavers to come out and back. If anything, it should be a 1.5 times proc coefficient because of the fact that we don't get a proc it as often as every other character would. So because of that, the smoothing out should be that we have a higher coefficient so that more accurately you are reflecting the proc chance that other characters would have at this point. Think about if we had this exact build on even Commando, right? Nobody would say Commando's an insane character. If you think Commando's an insane character, go play Borderlands 2. Enjoy, I was about to say Roland. I meant Axton. You can play Borderlands 1 if you want to enjoy Roland, but then you'll say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. The Commando's nothing special. He's just kind of whatever. So even if Commando had these items, more often he would be procking bleed than we will be. Just because of the fact that our proc coefficient's so low. Like, it's a 10% chance, sure, but each of those was double hitting. You'd think we'd get 1 stack of bleed, maybe, but that's just not how the proc coefficient works. Now, I don't know. What I'm not 100% sure on, because I haven't dived that deep into the math of this game, is if that proc coefficient chance is before or after like a hard and or soft cap. Like if we have 11 tri-tip daggers, technically, yeah, we'd be at 111%, so that would be overcapping, but it wouldn't really, because of the fact that you understand what I'm coming from, hopefully, or where I'm coming from and what I'm coming from. If you don't know that one, I was gonna say my search history tells a very different story. I've never understood how people get caught on their search history. Did we live in a period of time where people thought incognito mode was a myth? Like, why would it ever, how could you ever get caught? Just go incognito, man. It exists for a reason. It scrubs it for you. And even if you can't do that, there's still at least a button to manually clear it. What kind of crazed man are you for looking it up and then going, yeah, I don't need to change anything? If they find me, they find me, amen. That means I was made to be found. Beetle Queen here should be a very simple kill. If my right click will go off, yeah. With Ignition Tank, our damage looks far more significant right now, just because it's so early in the run to have it show up. Which, I'm not complaining, by the way, I was just explaining. I'm not flaming, I'm just saying. In the wise words of Tyler 1. Yeah, if we get really good Norse tomes, Gore's tomes, whatever you call it. If we get them to proc really well, we'll be good for buying the rest of these, then moving on. I just figured there's no point in us sitting here for too long, since we did the other side of, what are they called? The Void Fields. Since we did Void Fields and we've already got our kickstart and items, we've already got our trust fund going for us. Look, when you're already a Nepo baby, how much more can you ask for, you know? We're already sitting at the top by doing nothing. Shuriken is insane for us. I didn't even think about it until I saw it right there. It's so nice we actually have a primary that does damage. Love you, Chef. Love you, Chef, my beloved. Look, Chef, 2 things can be true at once. I can love Chef and also admit that, damn, his kit is really poorly constructed. Well, no, his kit's not necessarily poorly constructed. It's really poorly executed. The idea behind the kit here works. and I would say it works very well. In fact, even that one little buff they did to him where you pick up your stuff from a further range, yeah, it doesn't fix most of the issues people have with Chef, but at least it makes him feel better to play, which is all I can ask for in changes, that you keep making a character feel better until they are actually feeling good. Ooh, Focus Crystal's really nice because we're going to be getting up close anyways. That should make our boss damage look insane. Even more insane than it already did. Let me correct myself. Looking for any more chests real quick. Cool. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, I thought that was headset. Resident Zizzy is fine. I just like headset because jumping high, it just activates something within my endorphins, you know? It activates the old serotonin mind. That's why it's most people's, one of their wishes with a genie is to be able to clear, what are the stereotypical wishes? Because there's obviously you wish for more wishes, which I don't think would work. I feel like the genie would already have a loophole for that one. There's no shot that there, or, I mean, better yet, what would even be the point in asking for more wishes from a genie? Because every time they grant you a wish, the wish is actively trying to kill you. So why would you even want more wishes from a temptress who wants to, you know, kill you like that? I guess you could say, what would happen if you wish for your wishes to have no further downsides? I mean, obviously, we can debate the logistics of it for ages. I don't really think the genies are real, so I don't think that it matters too much. Either way, it is one of the quintessential power fantasies is, oh man, I wish I could clear any building in a single bound. How do you have so many items at stage 2? I did void fields. That's the only reason. I did void fields off stage 1. I don't know if Risk of Rain tryhards hate void fields or not. Me personally, dumb baby idiot who can't do runs normally, I love void fields. It does take some time, but it doesn't actually take time off of your run. Now, it also, I mean, it is a double-edged sword, right? Because if they roll hot for what items they get in void fields, you are just instantly dead and there's nothing you can do. This fucker thought I couldn't fly. That must be so embarrassing. Feeling so safe up there, and for what? We'll hit this. Feel a searing pain and gain gold. I wonder how much I'd do that in real life. Like, if donating blood at the Red Cross, well, I guess they wouldn't accept me anyways, because the first question they'd ask is, well, no, because they'd ask, have you had gay sex, not are you gay? And then I'd be like, no, thanks for checking. Thanks for making sure we all know the answer. But like, if they paid you substantially for it, I wonder how low I'd be willing to go. I feel like I'd be pretty drained and leave him with a very pretty penny. Because what do I really need my blood for? Obviously to stay alive, but they wouldn't take so much that I'd die anyways. So worst case, I just crash on the way home. But I think the years of drunk driving have given me enough experience that it wouldn't matter anyways. I've just kind of moved beyond that. Probably want to get rid of Hunter's Harpoon. I know that it's a weird one to get rid of, but just something about the movement feels off. Almost open up that equipment container, forgetting that would also use Sail Star. I don't know why, in my mind, Sail Star would not work on equipment ones, but I've very consistently done it where I think that it doesn't work that way. We do have a large chest. Let's go for 2 reds in this one, minimum. You know what? I'll take it. Honestly, that's fucking nuts. In fact, Shattering Justice makes our right click very good, which is a rare thing to be able to say on, I was about to call him multi, on Chef. Normally, our right click's damage is not fantastic. How many reds does this bring us up to? Enough to break the ice. Exactly the same amount of polar bear weighs. Not wears, sorry. Try to Coca-Cola's mascots like that. They didn't deserve all that. So, I've heard before, this is just, by the way, yapping just to yap. Absolutely. But I've heard before that Coca-Cola came... Let me rephrase this one. Coca-Cola arrived on the polar bear after they created the red Santa that we know now. Like, the Santa that you see all the time, the reason he wears red is allegedly because of Coca-Cola, according to one random thing I saw online once and have never substantiated for myself. Isn't that crazy how that's probably true? What makes it probably true? I read it online one time and didn't fact check. If boomers are allowed to say that with Facebook posts, I'm allowed to say it now. It's only fair. God damn, the damage there was crazy. Holy, we're going wild right now. Last time I went, they said I had gotten a tattoo with them last year, so I couldn't donate. Well, how much were they gonna pay you for donating? Because if they pay you, I'll be there day one. I'll be lining up like it's a new Apple release, okay? Well, actually, I don't think that people line up for those anymore. I think now you just pre-order it online. They've taken out all the fun of waiting in a midnight line, then selling your spot to other people when you had nothing better to do, so you just sit outside the midnight release for a COD game you didn't even care about. Shit went crazy. Then you'd play that COD game twice. I still went to the midnight release for COD Ghosts. I'll tell you right now, that was not a great use of time. I got home, went, Dad, please, can I have the day off tomorrow to play COD Ghosts all day? And he went, all right, salted slices, but just because you've been doing so good in school, you can have off this once. Played it for about 10 hours and then went, all right, I'm good on COD Ghosts. Let's go back to playing Black Ops 2. And I still think I made the right choice there. I think between the two of them, nobody would argue that COD Ghosts is worse than Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, would everybody say it was where COD peaked? No. Would I say it's where COD peaked? Yes. Does it have to do with the fact that I was a child when it came out? Yes. As with most media, it's infinitely better when you were a child. Red Cross didn't pay for donating. All right, then they're not getting a drop of my blood. They're not getting a morsel. Somebody could be dying on the side of the road and they'd say, oh, good, you're just a blood type. We need it. I'd say, how much are you paying? This is my fluids. I don't give out my fluids for free. I even charge to spit on people. So we got to up the prices there, Red Cross. Oh, it's just a nice little donation because your blood will come back. Well, if my blood will come back, then how come other people need it so bad, huh? Riddle me this, Batman. If it's completely safe and there's no downside to it, then why do they give me a little cookie, huh? It's just not making sense to me. All right, we do get, is that crit hits give attack speed, I think? Critical strikes increase attack speed. It's okay. It's not great for us because, yet again, we are still who we are. Knockback fin goes in. What else? What else? Antler shield definitely goes in. Once I find it, yeah. We've also got to get rid of unstable teleporter. Our power elixir I don't like having. I know power elixir, oh, but it's such a nice, you know, random heal burst that can save you in times when they are dire. That's true. However, if I don't let times get dire, then how does it save me? That's what I thought. It does not. So it's only good if you want it to be good, and I personally do not. Bolstering lantern we should also get rid of. When have I ever been below 50% HP? And not even just this run, in general. You get points to trade in for merch. Yeah, but won't the Geneva Convention sue me if I show up wearing a red cross? Won't they be like, hey buddy, that's not allowed? If it didn't work in Among Us, how would it work for me? It's pretty much the way I judge most things in my life. Maybe I get 2 more topaz brooches. It just doesn't matter. We probably look for a better printer. There's so many good white items. Like probably that one. Roll of pennies. Not that one. Luckily, I was completely correct on that one. Like a tool set. If I give you 7 liters of blood and you in return give me an Allen wrench, you and I are no longer friends, all right? I'm no longer on speaking terms with your establishment. Summon this Shrine of Combat immediately because we've got to get to the red chest anyways. And dude, don't you think that maybe you're teleporting a little bit too much? Don't you think that maybe you're letting your own bias show there? All right. Get those going. Launch over here. He's done. He doesn't stand a chance. He's never seen one like me. Okay, he has. Wow, he has way more HP than I thought because that's even with the armor break. Holy shit, damn. And then even with my shielding going off, I almost got one shot there. Holy shit, move out of the way. We're at 1,200 and I need what, 4,000? 3,300, okay, we're here pretty early. That's not bad at all. First, okay, this one's very good. We'll print a couple copies. How many? Probably 3, I'd imagine. You might say to yourself, that's foolish. There's no reason to have attack speed on Chef. Shows how much you know about Chef, okay? He actually does scale with attack speed, just not very well. Thank you. And next you're gonna tell me, yeah, obviously that's what I mean. It's not worth it to go for something that's not very good for scaling. Yeah, but look how quick we get back our left click now. That's pretty nice. Is our left click even our main source of damage? I don't really know. At this point, I just feel lost in life. Sorry, that one was just trauma. Alright, get down here. Rod. Yo, how goes it, control? Yeah, that's right. I saw it. I'm not even looking over. You can't even tell right now. I saw it purely off of peripherals. No, it's because I read it for half a second before I looked back over to the screen. I'm a liar and a fraud. Yo, I joined my sports or my school's esports org. What game are you esporting for? This will cause me to have a lot of judgments. If it, I know it's not because I'm sure you're a good person. If it's League of Legends, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the chat. But I'm sure you're a good person, okay? I say this as somebody who played a lot of League of Legends. I know firsthand. I've been in the mines. The one who's been in the mines knows firsthand how bad it can be. We got Aegis, Dio's best friend, and War Bonds. You want to know what's crazy? It's actually less insulting to call me a slur. That's wild. Wow, those items are really, really bad. No, Aegis is so good when you have 2 copies of it. Shut the fuck up. It's a worse topaz. Thanks, Dio's best friend. Really happy we had Dio's best friend there. For without it, where would I be right now aside from on the floor and dead? Just wanted to show off how ass Aegis was. If Aegis was good, I would have lived there. RL, Smash, Tekken, and Street Fighter. Okay, it being fighting games is actually insanely based. I mean, I guess Rocket League, some would say, is not a fighting game. I would say that driving is actually the closest we have to an IRL fighting game because you're allowed to scream at anybody you want at any point in time and nothing is ever your fault. So it's exactly like a fighting game. See, even with double Aegis, we're not even overcapped that hard on shield, dude. Which is wild. It should not feel that way. I have 2 of the red, and then the other one being War Bonds is frankly insulting. It's really bad. I don't think anybody has ever noticed they had it. Petition for Salted to stream click holding. What the fuck is... You don't have to put your fetishes onto me, all right? If you want to see me get click holded so bad, subscribe to the OnlyFans. I'm not doing that shit for free, all right? You think I defame myself for no money? I defame myself exclusively for monetary value. Thank you very much. It's called having standards. Not everybody these days would understand it. We haven't found where boss teleporter is, but surely it'll just pop up any moment now. Dude, so yesterday I went to my parents' house. Like I said, I talked with my mom, right? About the wedding, all that kind of stuff. It was cool, but nobody told me when I went over, and it was probably because they wanted me to come over. So, you know, telling this information prior would have caused me most likely to not show up. Everybody there was sick, and now I am feeling insanely dry mouth today. But I'm trying to keep a positive idea that what if it's not me being sick? That'd be pretty cool, huh? So I'm just trying to mind over matter. You're married? No. My mom went to my cousin's. If I was married, you would know, all right? What would her name be? Well, I'd probably imagine Asuna from Sword Art Online, but I mean, maybe we could get really frisky and we could go Nami from One Piece. No. God, imagine. Holy shit, where would I even have my wedding aside from a Chuck E. Cheese? Here's you might think that that's a stupid idea. What wedding could ever go bad if there's a ball pit involved? No matter what, someone's gonna be having the time of their life. All right, and it's gonna be a real ball pit, not like the one that was at that one Brony convention where people broke their legs hopping into it. I think I'm combining two events. I think the one BronyCon only had a ball pit, and then there was another different, not related event, which involved, I think it was TwitchCon, where there was a ball pit that people would hop into and they were breaking their legs. Either way, aside from those 2 instances, who doesn't love a ball pit? Imagine liking women. Couldn't be me. Liking women is a women trait. No self-respecting man likes women. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Finally somebody says it. All right, hop over here. Our AoE is going pretty nice. We have decent proc chains going. The only downside to this current run is when we don't have our oil, when we can't oil up the opponents, it's way harder to finish them off, you know? We're only good at finishing off dry opponents when they're already oiled, or we're only good at finishing off the oiled up opponents. If they're completely dry, we don't know what to do because they're not really feeling it already. We do have a couple of chests around, this one plus this one. Prayer beads, whatever. The band is also kind of whatever, but it's fine, I guess. There is another large chest. Don't worry, I have not forgotten it. My mind is like a steel trap with a lot of holes in it. Germaphobes? Why would you hate Germa? He's such a delightful streamer. I don't think you need to be afraid of him. Like, yeah, there's all the memes about, oh, he kills people and puts them in a meat grinder. He hasn't done that to me yet. I haven't met him either, but like, he hasn't done that to me yet. Okay, another red. See, it's a good thing that I remembered it. Now all of our attacks explode. Should be pretty strong going forward. We're only gonna do the next level, then probably kill the what the fuck is the name of the boss? Mithrax. Okay, whichever. I confused one of them, and then there's the other one. I said germaphobes, not germaphobes. Well, you have to understand that when you say them aloud, they do sound somewhat eerily similar. Imagine like men or women. Go for the non-binary and gender fluid. It's understandable, but I think a true sailor, a true fisherman, is not afraid to fish in any sea and catch whatever they may. That's where I'm at. All right, I'm casting the largest net that I possibly can. Now, is it still returning empty? Yeah, but that could just be about my fishing skills. It's weird because I have like a really good pickup line. I always hit him with the, damn baby, if you were alone in a dark alley, you better watch out. And then they say, hey, what the fuck do you mean by that? And then I never elaborate. Then I keep eye contact with them, don't blink, and back away slowly. And for some reason it hasn't worked yet, but one time I know they'll ask for my number right afterwards. So whenever that starts working out, I'll let you guys know. Then you're allowed to use it too. I've just got to test run it first. In other words, game is game. Yeah, in many ways. Here we should just be able to glaze him up. Now that he's all oiled up, what's he gonna do when I start coming all over? Or when I when I defeat him in combat? What's he gonna do then? Green item, will take it. Damn! Oh my god. The healing from Aegis there was very good. All right, fine. Fine. Maybe I'm wrong. No, that doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I don't think I'm ever wrong, actually. Time for me. More oiled up than Diddy's floor. Can you imagine, though? 1,000? I heard they were gallon bottles. 1,000 gallons of baby oil just sitting around. There's no possible. That's cartoon supervillain levels. That's not like a, oh man, thank God we were able to catch him. No, shouldn't the order have flagged something? If I ordered 1,000 dinosaur chicken nuggets from Walmart, that would get flagged by their system and they'd say this is likely a fraudulent purchase. Then he had 1,000 baby oils and they were like, yep, man's skin's getting a little dry. 1.5 gallons. See, that's even more insane though. At some point, the auto system, I heard the lawyer saying that there's a Costco down the street, and honestly, I'm starting to think Diddy might be innocent. How are we supposed to fault a man for getting a good deal at Costco? Oh, you're gonna hate on him because he bought in bulk? Not very progressive of you, man. What, would you have rather them had more shipments of baby oil come in? That's fucked up. Okay. We might as well hit Solar's, or Shrine of Shaping here. If you don't know what it does, it gives you a free extra life for this level at the cost of 30% of your life. Oh, so do you only have 30% of it when you come back? No, for whatever reason, it's literally only the upside. It's 0.55 gal. Wait, how is it? 1.5 gallon bottles? Or 0.55 gal? Or are you saying that that's what they sell at Costco is the 0.55? In which case, never mind. Never mind, him buying the 1 gallon ones changes everything. But yeah, no, surely you would just like them to do more shipments. Fucked up. You want the earth to die? Let the man have a little bit of baby oil. He's within his legal limits, probably. Well, definitely not, actually. Looking at it was kind of fucking astronomical how much, but even still. We do have chronic expansion as an option, potentially. I don't think it would do anything for us, though, so we'll just get down here. What are we looking for? Just more chests. You know me. Salted Slices is infamous for ripping chests open. What can I say? It's just who I am. Leeching Seed is good. We are $2 short. That is tragic. That he has less baby oil than a League player. Specifically League of Legends top mains, but yes, you are correct. But they need it for other reasons, all right? It's because what else are they supposed to do after spending $500 on their KDA, not KDA, sorry, on their Immortal Ari skin? At that point, I mean, really, the fact that there's an entire PVC figure that is huge and yet is still cheaper to buy the figure in real life and a jar to put that figure in, because I know what League of Legends players are doing with this figure anyways, than it is to buy the skin in-game is fucking wild. That is astronomically expensive. But hey, cosmetics are cosmetics. No League bottom fraggers. They need something to keep going though. I can't blame them. They've got to have one. All right, campers, today's challenge is to find a reason to keep going. Get Mocha going over here. Overloading worm. Oh, that's gonna hurt if we get hit by it. So I've got a plan. We get up here. Shoot out our oil. Miss it completely. Okay. Flounder, hold on. Flounder, I hardly know her. I guess we do that. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I can't hit them when they're constantly underground. Delicate Watch has been broken. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have my life right now. It's a bit much on the golden enemies. Fucking more golden showers than a Diddy party. What the hell is this? All right, get back up there. We're chilling, I think. Not really. There's a mending one we got to get rid of. Okay, good thing that the aiming for my right click is actually atrocious. Good, I was very worried for a second that it was going to be helpful. We can get over here and at least get some damage going. We've got a really good shield built up, so we should at least not get one shot by anything. This stupid fucking worm I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. This fucker is never up top for more than half a second. Good. Get the fuck out of here. Now, what do we get as our rewards? Fun fact, Luminous Shot sucks ass and might be one of my least favorite items in the game. Really happy that I hit those 3 Shrines of the Mountain to make an overloading worm spawn so that we could get absolutely shat on. Fun fact, Diddy is a cuck like Sneeko. The two of them have a camaraderie together. Holy shit. Who knew? All right, we'll go here. Unfortunately, oh wait, no, quite fortunately, we do have a pillar skip, so we don't even have to bother doing pillars. Tetrio stream when it's free. Just because something's free doesn't necessarily mean I'm ready to do it. You wanna know what else is free? Sharing needles with a crackhead down the street. I'm yet to do it though. Well, technically you'd be a heroin addict if you're sharing needles. Okay, you're probably right. It's competitive Tetris. I'm so ass at Tetris. I need to play it at my own leisurely pace. The second we start to have any form of competition for it, I am going to get completely steamrolled and dumpstered. They're going to bend me over, and not in a way I would like, probably. I guess we haven't really set up our terms and conditions yet. Yeah, so we should just be able to, like, consider the following. All the way up there. Oh, Salted Slices, you activated it too early. How could you? How could you? We got 3 charges, baby. This is only the beginning. Yep, reactivate another charge and then we're done. All right, good little skip there. So, in terms of damage, I'm not feeling too confident. I think our damage kind of sucks ass, and we only get good shield by hitting enemies multiple times. Or sorry, by killing multiple enemies. He is oiled up. Who would win, one oiled up man or me? It's a trick question. We both win. Check this shit out. Oh, he does not get stunned. Check out absolutely nothing. Yeah, our damage sucks ass. Even with defense down on him. All right, hop in. We gotta get aggressive. Get as much damage in as we can. Off moments like that. Yeah, if you're looking at this damage and thinking to yourself, it leaves something to be desired. Let's not lie to ourselves. It leaves way more than just something to be desired. All right, dodge over there. But so long as we keep a little bit mobile, we should be fine. Most of his stuff is decently reactable. He's gonna hop down here, jump in. Damn! All right, see you around, man. Gotta get to flying. Get busy flying or get busy dying. That's what I've always said. People have all said that is my catchphrase. Hop over here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna slowly ride that shit out in the air. This looks like a 2D game in a 3D engine. The 2D one is better, IMO. I go back and forth between which one I prefer. I don't know. I think both of them feel very different, despite having... Now, I will say with Risk of Rain Returns, I've actually never played Returns. I played a lot of the original Risk of Rain. I'm pretty sad that Handy isn't in this game. Like, yeah, we have multi, but it's not exactly the same play style. I don't know if Handy's play style would translate that well to 3D, though. So maybe that was the whole reason they didn't do it. I mean, yeah, they have other melee characters, so it's like, well, it's not the melee's the issue, which is true. It's not necessarily that melee's the issue, but there's other parts of a character that can make them not translate well to 3D. Minor also not being in, probably for the best, because then we get the wrong kinds of YouTubers playing it. Shout out to any game that just has a character named Minor. That's really a great idea, I think. Honestly, with how our build works, our right click feels really nice. Don't let this psyop you into thinking Chef has a good right click, okay? Don't get fooled by it. Over there, we got our next guy. Is more entertaining for my autistic rat brain. That's understandable. I mean, I think that there is something that scratches my brain better about the 2D ones. Then there's other things about the 3D one that scratch my brain better. It's really how I'm feeling on the day. Sometimes it's all about being flat. Other times it's all about getting that voluptuous curve. Amen. Dare I even say amen? Where the fuck is the last one, man? What? Are you in a... I see what's going on. Just gotta, like, pray that this hits. If we got soft lock there, I was gonna be a little bit upset, but at the same time, you know, what was I gonna do? Now here, this is where the fight actually starts for real. And our mobility kind of sucks ass. I don't... What? How the fuck did he get up there? Who taught him that? Somebody check him PC. What the fuck was that momentum? He's crazy. He's cracked. We had to fly over that little splooge pot there for one reason. It looked fun. I'm nothing if not an agent of fun. Get a little damage in there. Hop in. Good shit. Get more damage going, and then hop back out. Almost fly directly into a very deadly thing. That's fine. All right, be ready. Just don't get caught, and we're fine. Get absolutely caught and fucking blasted, by the way. Also a really good idea. I disagree with that one hitting me personally. We have to move. Shit has turned into move or die. One of my favorite party games. Whew. Okay, we gotta get that. All right. Now we're back to full HP. Not for too much longer, seeing as I'm currently at the top of the world. Cool. Hop in. Get oil, then get damage. How much can one man even deal to me? The answer is my entire HP bar in one hit, by the way, so I should be really ready for that. Okay. Good. Whew. Well, that's fucked up of you. Not a big fan of that one at all. Behind you. Taking a little bit up the ass, man. Sorry for you. I enjoyed it, though. Does take two to tango, unfortunately. Just keep moving. No need to risk it, is kind of how I'm feeling about this one. Because here, sure, he hops up. We just go in there and finish him off. Don't bother greeting, though. There's absolutely no reason to greet that one. Anyways, I'm going off to work. See you later. All right. I hope that your work is somewhat enjoyable. Because you know what they say. If you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. Now, do I necessarily agree with that? No. I gotta get in there. Okay, we've got a couple of items. Get a couple more. Get a couple more going. Whew. Dying on that phase would have been tragic. Luckily, we were able to pick up that kill. I say luckily, sorry, let me rephrase. Skillfully, we were able to pick up that kill. Now, all we gotta do is live and escape. Shouldn't be too bad. Where the fuck am I? Alright, that made it a little bit worse, having no clue where I was. But, yeah, 40 minutes into the run, this shouldn't be the worst escape of all time. And then we unlock our chef skin. And that is, I was gonna say Eclipse Zero. That's just Monsoon, I suppose, is another way you could phrase it if you really want. And as long as we're not out of the woods yet, it is possible to die here. I was gonna say not likely. Honestly, on Chef, I'm gonna say decently likely still. Not even because I'm one of the people who doom posts about, oh, Chef's so weak, Chef's so weak. He is very weak. I still enjoy the character a lot. It's more because we don't have the range to deal with enemies out there. Look how much my shurikens are dealing. Like, I guess I can do that. That's decent damage, at least. Until then, I'm just gonna keep walking around in circles and praying that I don't die. It's pretty much how I've made it this far in life anyways. That's what I do in every city, regardless of how safe it is. I walk around and I'm like, am I gonna die? Is someone gonna randomly mug me? Obviously, the odds of it are very low, but it's like never zero. I don't care how safe the city is in theory. I don't trust anybody else around me. And you could say that's a sign of paranoia. Who are you to say if I'm paranoid? Wait a minute. Who are you? And so he left, looking for more dishes to cook. I'm not actually sure what it's gonna say. And so he left, living to cook again another day. Then he goes on Twitter and starts complaining about, like, does anybody else think that the ending to this arc of One Piece was not that good? And then everybody in the comments, holy shit, he cooked. No wonder they call him the chef. He's doing nothing but cooking. Dear Lord. All right. Good run, good run. I mean, Void Fields set us up for success in a very large way, and I don't think that we really had to do too much past that aside from kind of go off of its coattails, at which point we were just succeeding anyways. But it was still a good run, I would say. Now, who to play next? So it left, unchanged in every way. That's not even a good one. Like, it doesn't even feel thematic, I think. Oh, he's unchanged because he's still just cooking. Okay, then why'd he do all this shit? Just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Now, I will say Chef's skin, I think, kind of sucks ass. Like, it's okay, but it's just not fun enough. I don't think it pushes anything that far. But that's all three of their skins accomplished. Now we can go Void Fiend and go for a false sun kill. If we don't get the thing, what am I gonna do? No, we do hear thunder rumbling, so we're all good on that. But most likely, I'm still gonna go Void Fields to start out if I had to guess. Wait, am I crazy? Or no, I had to have had the Survivors of the Void DLC enabled, right? Wait, do I not have it enabled? Hold on, let me restart. I was just thinking about, we didn't get a single corrupted item last run. And nor did we get a single Void Field. Seekers of the Storm, see, are these both on? Do I have to, does this mean both are on now? You hear thunder rumbling? This would, I imagine, mean it's on? But I think it was on before then? I'm not 100% sure. I also don't know too much about Void Fiending. All I know is corrupted items give you a new bare minimum that you're able to go to for your percentage. And I think it's for each stack of a corrupted item, not for each different kind. You might think that that's obvious, that it wouldn't be for each different kind of corrupted item. When my friend first told me about it, I was 100% under the influence that it was each different one would get you closer. Yeah, so once you evolve with him, you just get to do this. You just get to use your beam attack, which is pretty sick. It's pretty much the entire character in this one. Makes corruption really good on him, which is nice because, you know, he's already dealing a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, he's pretty fun from what I've played, but I just haven't played that much of him. Also, his right click is a charge up one, like my favorite Artificer one, the ball lightning. Holy shit, that one's fun. Warped Echo splits incoming damage. Now, maybe not good. Dare I even say actually it's pretty bad, but there is upside to it that I don't want to completely ignore in favor of just being like, ugh, another bad item. Taking damage, I think, gives us a higher chance at staying corrupted whenever you take damage. So splitting each instance of damage into X2, well, splitting an instance of damage into X2 should let us stay in a little bit longer. Armor pen, yeah. Right now, both of our items are insanely dumpable. If we found a good printer, dear Lord, they'd both be so gone. It's hardly even fair. They're actually only filler until we find something better to do with them. But hey, until we find something better to do with them, happy to have them. It's like the convenient lie you tell the slaughterhouse cow. No, you don't worry. Bessie, how long have you been here for? She's not producing milk anymore. It's fucking done. Actually, do they... I've never kept cows, if you can't tell. I'm pretty much like most people. Do you only slaughter male or female cows? Or is it like you just do whatever one is old? Because I'd imagine you don't kill them young, because what's the point of that? Well, maybe you do, because isn't there veal? Is that baby cow or is that baby lamb? Man who doesn't eat much meat here, by the way. Is it because of ethical or moral concerns? Not really. Like, it's just kind of like a general not enjoyment of the taste. In pairing with the idea that I would also need to take a special enzyme to help my stomach digest them. So, like, because of that, it's kind of... I've never had the desire even remotely. Because what is there to desire? A blind man does not yearn for the color red. Which is why we know Stevie wants it. So in the same way as that, I don't really yearn for, oh, imagine if I could be eating meat right now. Dude, if I wanted to listen to Kanye, I'd just listen to him, all right? Double pop these so we can run on over. Yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I think our damage feels pretty significant. With all of our damage upgrades. God damn, that was fun. And I didn't even have to try it. And then we can eat up a couple of these just to heal up whenever we're at 25. Queen's Gland. SpongeBob stink sound effect, man. What the hell? Like, I don't hate the Beetle Guard. I just think that he's not that great. Now, we're not going to get our other stuff here, which is Void Field related. That's, I'd imagine, fine. I think. It's not amazing, obviously, by any stretch of the imagination. But it is okay. And then we get... Oh, the corrupted form's just so fun. I just love shooting big beams at people, all right? It activates something within my brain. I didn't watch all of the stick fight animations as a kid just to not enjoy beam attacks. That was the animator's favorite part to do. Understandably so, because animating a beam is stupid fun. Then you also get to animate out how it, like, peters out at the end, which is also fun, because you can use, like, a little piss stream as your reference for that. And then go, ah, so that's how it should look. Aha, now I understand. Dude. Nah, never mind. I've decided not to go down that rabbit hole. I've decided that it's not worthwhile. But if I pique your curiosity, I'll bring it up anyways, which is maybe I should just end stream soon. Because, like, holy shit, does my mouth feel disgusting? I think I might be sick. I think I've got, like, really dry mouth. And I'm worried I'm soon going to be making very lip-smacking noises. I've downed half of my... I don't know how big this one is. Does it say it on the bottom? 64 fluid ounces? We got a 64 fluid ounce water bottle here. I've downed well over half of it from starting the stream, and I filled it up right before stream. It is... I am drinking a lot of water right now, and I feel pretty sick, but like maybe I can mind over matter it. Who cares if that's what my body is saying? If I disagree, well, then at that point, you know, who's to say which is which? It's just two separate people. One says it's a 6, the other says it's a 9. Little do we know we're just looking from opposite angles. Hopefully we can fully upgrade this, but I'm not feeling very confident. Munch this to stay in, then again. Just because we didn't buy many items, so it should be worth our time to upgrade this all the way. We've got $60 left. If we full charge it, then we'll also have extra money after we kill the golden guy. $20 more. Dude, that's it. Do you ever feel like, what's the point of even doing anything? No, not oft, I would say. Most times I wake up and I go, I'm looking forward to having a wonderful day in front of myself. If you'd like, I could try and think the opposite way, though. I'm a real people pleaser. All right, here we can transform. Then we just run in. This is gonna hurt. Not that bad. Stay on top of him because we need to. I don't know what happened to his shots. I also don't care too much. We outplayed him. Get fucked, idiot. I have no clue what you take on this guy, so I guess we'll go those two. I probably should have gone focus crystal. I just feel like I'm not that close, right? But maybe I'm crazy on that one. Maybe I'm absolutely nuts. I do love myself some nuts. I will... Look, trail mix, it's great. It's a great snack. Love me some trail mix. Every now and then, I'll be eating trail mix, and I'll take a bite of something, and it was just a little bit too squishy. I never know what it was, but whatever it is, I don't like feeling something squish when I'm trying to have something crunchy. Because as far as I know, I just ate congealed blood that somehow got its way into the packaging. Like the one I've been munching on has, it's got like some honey covered thing in it. And I think I got a glob of just the honey. But when I just had a moist, warm blob in my mouth, I didn't know what was going on and I felt afraid. For the first time in my life, I truly had primal fear. Critical strikes increase your attack speed. That's pretty good. I actually don't know how attack speed functions with this beam, because it seems like that one already attacks pretty fast, but are we strong enough? No, we're not going to be strong enough for false sun, I think. There's a child over there. Ooh, we do get a void item, finally. We didn't even see any of these last run. Holy shit. Hopefully it's a takeable one. Notice how I didn't even say good, I just said takeable. Forget just being takeable. It's very good. The chance for corruption here will be insane. I don't know how it procs off of this beam. I have no clue what the proc coefficient is, because like I said, I haven't really played much of this guy. We are 100% picking up another tri-tip dagger here, though. I don't know. I don't like him making that noise. I understand he's my familiar and we're best friends and stuff. We're not going to stay best friends for long, okay? He just makes too much noise. Freaks me out. Me over to my friend's house and he has a cat. Put that thing away. It makes too much noise. Sorry, I had to douse away all the water. It's kind of crazy, though. You never think about it. People's pets, bro, they don't even know what, like, a Roth IRA is. They don't know how to set up a security deposit for themselves for the future. They haven't even once thought about paying taxes. And I've got to live with that knowledge. And these fuckers just eat canned food. That's fucked up. I eat canned food too, all right? I have Chef Boyardee, but I also pay my taxes. So where's the excuse for our cats out there? How come they don't have to pay any? We should look for a crit, by the way. Okay, just gonna corrupt if that's cool with everybody. Because our crits get us attack speed, which is nice. But also I think I remember hearing, so dubious credibility on this one, but I do remember hearing that crits also get you into form faster. And the faster we enter form, the better. Here, oh, wait, that was a meat. Then never mind. We will take this. Thought it was a mystery item. And I always do care about what's behind door number 2. Mystery door number 2. Let's see what we got here. Damn, the collapse damage just isn't there right now. But it was 1 stack, so I'm not going to judge them too harshly yet. We do stack very quick when we're in our corrupted form. Between, sticky bomb should be good. 1 sticky bomb I'm never going to be upset with. Once I start to stack past that, not really feeling it as much. We might as well, if we want to stay in this form, do this, warp deco. Then we'll take more damage right before... Take more damage right after we transform back. Love to see it. Eat that up, get our health back up. It does make it very easy to sustain yourself. The fact that I'm just able to click R at any point in time and sustain myself. Soldier syringe is okay. Like, I've got nothing, no qualms against it and no qualms for it either. It's just completely fine. Mending guy there. Mending probably the most important one to take out for target selection reasons, but when we're this early in the game and we kill in 2 hits anyways, I don't think that, I mean, you're splitting hairs when you should be splitting atoms. There's too many atoms in the world. Get rid of them. It's time that we split them. It's only fair. Good damage across the board. Being in this state is like a cheat code, man. It's so fun. This is the Avatar state. I know how Aang felt now. Sorry, I'll use the M. Night Shyamalan name. My fault. I know how Aang felt now. They really did make a whole movie where they just called him Aang the whole time. And nobody on the writing team had even seen a semblance of the cartoon to say, wait a minute. Guys, I think we got the name wrong. Hold on. 10 hours into filming. Everything is already all set up. Wait, guys. Maybe we're saying the name a little bit wrong. Do you guys bother to watch this thing? Gross. No, cartoons are for kids. I think that's gotta be what it is, right? Why so many cartoon adaptations get so butchered. Do have our teleporter over there. But it's just gonna be the kinds of, I was gonna say developers, directors who get handed cartoon films, live action or otherwise, look at it and go, well, this is disgusting and gruel for only children. Why would I put my heart and soul into this? Just make some goofy little thing they can laugh at. Have a minion come on screen and start singing towards them. That's all it's good for anyways. ATG, by the way, really good item to get here. We will instantly take a lot of damage and start popping these. Then we'll take the more damage and then we'll pop 2 more. Okay, good. Yeah, if we ever want to not corrupt, by the way, we're allowed to hit this at any point. The government doesn't want you to know it. You actually don't have to be hurt to heal yourself. You can work on yourself at any point in time, regardless of what your current HP is. Oh shit, I accidentally grabbed this one. Med kits are not good for us because they will keep us from corrupting. When we already kind of use med kit by default just in our kit. But I'm not gonna not pick up items. Well, oh, my run will be bad if I pick this up. Yeah, well, I paid for it. You buy it, you buy it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna buy something to not use it. Then I'd be no better than half the people who shop at Walmart. Oh, they have this cool, you know, beach decoration on sale. I gotta buy it. No, you don't. And also, you're never gonna use it. We both know that. No, but it looks so cool. I bet it does look cool. You're still not gonna use it. Over here, we will double tap R as this starts up. Beetle Queen. Beetle Queen does not stand a chance, especially if we get good collapse procs. Decent collapse procs. And now you're dead. Cool. Yeah, really, I mean, Mr. President, a second Queen's gland has been located. How the fuck am I supposed to kill the false sun with 2 Queen's glands? With 2 cool beetles I found outside my house. He's gonna be so, the look on his face when he sees the second beetle showing up. Oh man, and don't even get me started on when he sees the second juice show up. Yeah, that's right. I know Beetlejuice 2 came out. Have I seen it? Of course not, man. What have I haven't seen the original. What was I gonna do? Go see the second one? And I don't even know if it's supposed to be a horror movie or not. I heard people say that it is a horror, but I don't think it, like, isn't it a comedy? Isn't he like a silly little slapstick guy who also shows up and ruins everything? But like he's a silly slapstick guy for more like it's. I'm under the impression that Beetlejuice is a horror in the same way that the Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers is a horror movie. Because yeah, we can argue that that cat is evil, and he does show up in home wreck and also want to, well, he wants to home wreck in multiple ways, because he does actively destroy their entire house, and then also see the picture of the kid's mother and goes, humana, humana. Is she single? And they're like, no, that's our mom. Of course she's not single. And then he hits him with the, well, things can change. Hits him with the, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't shoot. And I don't think Mike Myers was acting on that one. I think that was truly what he thought in that moment. Top 10 times actors weren't acting. Then it just shows Quentin Tarantino and Pulp Fiction. Yeah, that's right. I've got good references, fuckers. I know actual movies also. Damn. Real lack of chest on this level. Build's looking rough. I would not want to fight False Sun with this build. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. But we're gonna try it. If I don't try it, who am I? And if we don't try it together, who are we? Dude, my mouth is so insanely dry, it's hardly even fair. Oh my god. It's something else. Oh, we have loaded in. Fucking, I was tapped out, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to check on something. We can win. We can win still. All we have to do is enter once into our collapse form and then collapse constantly. We're not going to enter into our collapse form ever because of medkit, huh? Yeah, that sucks. Well, we're going to get rid of our medkits. Because what matters to us if not just getting more collapse? I'm willing to give up everything. In fact, it's not even giving up that much. Looking at our items, sure, the attack speed's nice to have for right now. Oh, but what are the odds this actually stays on the map? Please, please, please stay on the map. Please stay on the map. Okay, technically stays on the map. Topaz Brooch, okay. Technically stays on the map. Technically stays on the map. This is, by the way, nerve-wracking as hell. You try and actually get these items. Lock in, lock in. Shit. Well, that's not great. Well, that's even worse. Okay, it does stand. It does stick the landing. I know we've seen it stick the landing before, but I was worried that for whatever reason, this would be the one and only time that it was very different. Now we are very corrupted most of the time. If I can lose just my med kit here. You motherfucker. If I could lose just my med kit here. If I could lose, and I'm not trying to be too... Well, now we already have our best chance to hit, corrupt on hit anyways. So we're keeping the med kit as is. Oh, we're gonna go crazy in terms of damage now. Fuck yeah. Okay. She's getting real. Yeah, it is. Oh, baby. And then the collapse damage should be... We should be able to kill the false stun. Good. It was, I mean... It was not an optimal way to get around to find this as lethal. But it was still very good that we were able to find it. Because... realistically... Ooh, very good to get. More boss damage with how much our collapses should already be dealing. I mean, nothing is surviving to the collapse yet, which I'm taking as a very good sign for things to come. Which is my favorite Magic the Gathering card, things to come. We can get back, yeah, we get back this for sure. Get our good damage back. You ready? Hop over, pray that the shift barely makes it. It does barely make it, good. Not many healing items we'd care for. Ooh, we do have a good crit item over there. Damn. Okay, ow. Really hurts, guys. Damn. Not much survivability. That's very true. However, that's me living in a prison of my own creation. My own mind is yet my worst enemy there. Luckily, we do have beetle guards. Wish they could kind of give their life, not for honor, but for me. In other words, I wish they could play the shrine for me. The blood shrine. They respawn anyways, okay? Gamers don't die, we respawn. Truest shit I ever said. Zai Construct. Zai Construct's not that bad. As long as I can corrupt. Okay, he's done. Watch this shit. Corrupt pops. And there he goes. This one should pop any second. Yep. That one pops, and then he's done. All right. You know, very, very strong. Insanely so, actually. And then we can eat one of those. Keep ourselves in corruption. Good shit, man. And then we can heal back up once we're out. All right, I'm liking the gameplay loop here, and especially because we're able to just keep spamming this, it should make it way harder for us to die. Which one they give us? Power elixir? I don't mind a power elixir for right now because it is a get out of jail free card. If I misplay really poorly, we're only at 60% teleporter charge. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. I won't lie. You know, I'm disappointed in you. No, I really did think we'd be higher than 60% by now. All right, I guess we just keep waiting. Gotta look around for other chests. I'm not seeing them though. Oh, I do see a chance shrine. That's basically equivalent to a chest in many ways. And then also here, Collapse just one-shots you. Collapse owns you, little bro. You don't stand a chance. Remember when you close your eyes that you will see me and wish you were indeed me for but a moment. All right, good enough, good enough. So we headed over there for our other stuff. Then it's an ambitious, very ambitious false sun kill. I'm not gonna lie, if we die here, don't blame the character at all. It's likely my own fault because look at the items we've got. It's not looking very overwhelmingly positive. Topaz Brooch is actually worse than Shield Gen here because we're not gonna be mobbing as much from here on out. Really nice and really nice. Two great items. Hopefully we can keep our watches. If we can't, gets sketchy for sure, but I'm not gonna say gets unwinnable because the only thing that's unwinnable is this run against the boss. No, is a lack of belief in yourself. Do I truly believe that? Yes, because if I had a lack of belief in myself, that would be quite a conundrum right there, and I'd have to mull through it in my head about 40 times. Here we can look for the lockbox before we get up there, and we definitely should. We need every advantage we can leverage. What kind of item are we hoping for out of the gold thing up top? Deadass anything. That helps us deal damage. As long as it helps us kill the enemy, I'm in. There is a big chest down there. Okay. That's worth something. We're only on impossible difficulty. I've never been here on just impossible. So that's kind of crazy. We do still have bosses spawning. I was wondering if they would still spawn bosses for the impossible difficulty. I mean, I know they can technically throughout the game. I was just wondering if they would for here. Now we gotta make sure we don't get hit by these. Great time to transform. Good dodges. Move over here. Pray to this shrine. The shielding on it goes crazy. Holy shit. Okay. Pop this. Pop this. And then just... that should be dead. Whew. He's not dead from that? Okay. We are a little in over our heads then. This is a scene in a movie where somebody runs up to the antagonist, smashes them with like a baseball bat, and they just catch it. Really thought that we would kill them there. Instead, I now have a new fear in my heart. Right here, we are able to open something still. Awesome. Gotta get out of this form quickly. Old War Stealth Kit. When I say you should not have, I don't want you to think I mean that as a compliment. All right, that's gonna be a little bit rough, but it's what we've got. Luckily, no lunar spike debuffs are on us right now. Luckily, one lunar spike debuff is on us right now. We can move back there, open up another large chest. Again, just leveraging any little advantages we can here because we are kind of behind. So having something go... Hold on. Eat these because I would rather have this shift right now. And also, I'd rather have the ability to heal on demand. I don't have the money. Well, this is embarrassing. Ooh, my card has declined at quite an awkward moment now, hasn't it? Yes, yes. Hey, guys. Getting a little bit crazy with how much you're striking lightning upon me. All that for a squid polyp? That might be the worst feeling in the world. Yeah, no, that's an atrocious feeling. Had to really psychoanalyze it. Yeah, no, that feels like shit. All right. Great. Really happy I took the time out of my day for that one. Hop up here and we are able to heal up. There is another large chest. We don't have the money for it, but there is another one. Just gonna keep moving on. Eating a couple of those. Growing up big and strong. Yeah, I do see that over there. But I do not believe it's necessarily my problem. Gonna leave that one for other people to deal with, divvy it out however they wish. Would love, absolutely would love to see any kind of rusty lockbox around so I could use my key maybe. No pressure at your earliest convenience, obviously. But it would make me feel real special. Fuck, I don't think we're gonna find it. All right, we're getting another hit taken there. No, we actually, oh, we've cleansed it by activating the thing, I think. Move over here. We are chilling-ish. That is really bad. I mean, not that guy. It was pretty easy, actually. But the fact that I have corrupted here is very bad. Move here. Awesome will-o-wisp. Never fails to disappoint. Love to see it. We are good now. Don't think we're gonna get much great here from our little golden item. Oh well. I'm more happy that we actually managed to live through the run. I didn't think that was gonna happen at all. Now, in terms of what we could trade in, most of our greens don't matter. We only care about ATG and predatory instincts. Those are the ones that would absolutely get traded in frame one. But assuming that they don't, we'd get interstellar desk plant or sentient meat hooks. We'd want neither of those. There is a 57 leaf clover. Now 57 leaf clover is tempting, but why not? We didn't lose our ATG. If we don't lose ATG, we have 11 needle ticks and 57 leaf clover. I don't think it's that bad. Now we did keep our squid polyp. Not feeling great about that one. We also lost our berserker pauldrons. I am aware of that. That one's unfortunate. I think 57 leaf clover is worthwhile, but I also think that the boss could easily roll us here. We're pretty much just relying on collapse damage, which isn't necessarily the worst strategy. I wouldn't exactly say it's the most consistent either. Cool, we didn't take damage during the cutscene. I couldn't remember if they fixed that or not. I also don't know if we're about to corrupt during the cutscene, which is why I ate 2 of my healing right beforehand, because I wanted to make sure right after cutscene is when we transform. And then we can go for this. He's too busy dealing with our beetle guards. Well, see me in hell. Good shit. Well, that I just hardly feels fair for me. Whew. Okay. One of the only times I've actually had to fight this boss is what you are currently seeing. So I don't know if I'm good to ignore him. He is doing his beam attack. His beam attack, very scary, however, also very manageable because of the fact that you are able to just hide directly behind a wall. Shit. Get behind a wall. Just because I sensed a beam attack on the way. You ready? Wow, he smashes multiple times, I see. He didn't tell me he was going to do all that necessarily. I didn't realize. Whew. No way. Because we need a golden pillar, right? Yes, we do. Okay, that's not great. Move over, hit golden pillar, get abilities back. Oh, wow. Let's heal up a little bit while we're on the other side of the world. I don't think that that one was very fair. I don't necessarily agree that I should have lost that one. I understand I got hit one time. I'm sorry I got hit once. I don't think that that was, I mean, it was, that one felt a little unavoidable to me. Anyways, since I've guzzled down 64 ounces of water within the past hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to end stream so that I can just go lie down, because I don't think that I should have hit live today. I mean, I still had a good time streaming. I just don't think that it was worthwhile for my body. So, whatever. We live and let lie. If you don't limit test with your own body, whose body will you limit test with? Mine, if we're lucky. I will see you guys probably Monday, most likely. See you.